Happy Sunday, everybody. We're live, and here we go. Mr. Beppe,
Hello.
Mr. Gianni, and our guest of honor today, Mr. Franco Zagari.
Ole.
Ole. Well, welcome. La Curva number 3, Sunday night. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good, thank God.
Satisfied.
That sounded like a freaking funeral. Are you guys okay? Like, we won today, guys.
That's right.
It's
No,
10:20.
We forgot
Exactly.
We forgot that feeling.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the feeling. Talk to me about it. Why?
Why? Really?
Yeah,
Why?
come on, man.
Went
Come
to
on.
see this shit show in the last month. Why?
We see, Giancarlo, we
Even
missed this
today,
guy.
you know what?
We missed this guy.
Yeah.
We did.
You know what?
No, we
though?
didn't.
I mean, it would have been nice to win like 4-5-1 since they were eating goals left and right. I mean,
Holy
that's
crap.
okay. We'll take it.
Whoa.
3-0 at the half. We'll take it. But next time it's not going to be 2-1. They could have just had 1-1, but it's okay. I'm happy. They played good. They played
We
good.
did.
They deserve the 3 points. For me, those are 3 points that are actually 6 points because we beat direct contender for the Champions League qualification.
Yeah.
So you can't deny.
And now Ibra can go to Sanremo and have a good time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, my God. Well, I am happy that, we had that result today, but I'm happy that I'm here with all of you guys, especially Pepe last time was stuck in a toilet in Queens repairing it. I don't know what he was doing. And then Giancarlo and I had to do this show, and we just muscled it, right, man? I mean, it was fun.
That was fun.
We had a special guest. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pepe Faccia de Minchia, not Pepe, this the Faccia de Minchia Juventino.
Oh, yeah, that's Ramansuki.
Franco,
Yeah,
look,
don't
I don't
bring
want to spend any time on the guy, but
No.
isn't he in Juve NYC? He's in that club, isn't he? I've seen him.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I've ever seen him in person, but
I feel like Remo got into a fight with him once. I told Pepe earlier. I think I remember him from
I've seen him plenty in group chats.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. So we got a guest of honor, like I said, Franco. Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thanks for bringing me. I'm
Yeah,
the first guest.
Yeah,
Yes,
you are
man.
officially the first guest. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Franco. I am one of the members of Milan Club New York City, and very good friends with these three guys here. A lot of history, and so we are. I'm just very happy to be on this show and this new adventure.
Hey, well, this is us friends just getting together. We're missing Pachi, of course. We have to catch him one of these afternoons. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
So-
we gotta do a little bit earlier for the poor guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
all
go
wrong.
rely on Oscar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah,
Oscar's gonna get you into the next time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So I have a problem. Every time everybody says, "Hey, let's get together 9:30 on Sunday night," I'm just doing stuff, and I get really busy.
Actually, if I remember correctly, I think he's the one that scheduled the times. That's the thing. This is what's the funny thing. He's the
This
one
is
with the times on.
He's doing stuff.
the stereotype Latinos coming in me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What do you do?
Italians are
What do
just.
you?
Yeah,
Let me ask you. What do you do on that couch?
I cast people for a living.
Casting.
I cast, casti.
Got you.
Oh my God! So hey, let's talk about the game. I wanna get your take. So Pepe, I'm gonna start with you, Pepe. You said Tomori more than Romagnoli. Talk to me.
Great
Talk to
as
us. Yeah, elaborate.
Have you seen? Is the brightest star that we have this last month? Behind all that shit that we had this month, he's the only one that saved himself. And you saw it tonight. He's amazing.
I mean,
I'm sorry for Romagnoli. I mean, it is what it is. I spoke to one of our other friends, Lo Popolo. He said, you should give him a chance to redeem himself. You know, he got punished for playing like shit. He deserved to go to the bench.
He did.
He went to the bench.
He needed a mental break.
Now you know what you do. You come back. Let me see now. Did you learn your lesson? First of all, for me, the captain should be Gigio.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree.
you know what? Though, you have a chance to redeem yourself. If you're sure that you cannot be there, you know what? We can't have you there just because you're Romagnoli. You know, if you don't play, if somebody's better than you, you go, you move over. That's it.
You know, I noticed today the pace of that kid has. I mean, he was smoking everybody in that field.
Yeah.
I mean, and it makes me think, okay, now we're going to Manchester United. This is the type of pace that we're going to expect from that team whenever we get out there.
Relax. We'll give it a time.
Come on, but
give it a time.
this is what we're.
Manchester United. Yeah, there's already talking big. Relax.
We got to worry about Udinese first.
I'm expecting that pace from Manchester United to us. I'm not saying, I'm not expecting us to run that way. No way.
Yeah, no, I know. I got you.
Oh, yeah.
Pepe just wanted to jump on you.
Of course, he's always like trying to bust chops. Then Gianni was saying today was a win is a win.
Yes, because I think a few people we're still at least some people that I was chatting with were still a little bit complaining about the result and even though we played better, we're still not there. Let's not get too confident. Let's this and that. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's take it a day at a time. I mean, I think the fact that we won is a big deal. We have some questionable situations now with some health concerns with Ibra, and we're still not 100% healthy. So it's going to be tough playing Udinese, and then a couple of weeks are not going to be easy. But I think that the fact that we actually won today at Roma, even though there's no fans in the stadium, still it's not an easy place to win. It is a big deal, and a win is a win. And we'll take the 3 points. So we fought hard for them. Tomori was a very bright spot, and I think that this could really help build some momentum back to the way it was before the end of the season. So I'm excited. I'm staying with the positive attitude, and hopefully Ibra doesn't get hurt at Sanremo and has a good time and comes back fresher than ever.
So is
I
he
don't know.
gonna
That's
stay?
what I asked. What's he doing at Sanremo?
That would be the irony. You get injured at a fucking festival.
It could happen. Don't jinx it, man.
It could happen.
What happened to us? Let me tell you. That's why I asked. Is he dancing? He's not dancing or anything, right?
No, he's not dancing with the stars.
No. Only Allegri does that. Remember, Allegri is the only one that goes.
He hasn't coached since.
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that episode. I think when they played a Coldplay, it was a Coldplay song or something like that. I have to find it.
I burned all my Coldplay CDs after that.
Oh my god! And then Franco, you said grit and determination.
Yeah, I mean, putting aside goals that they should have scored and maybe one or two players that were very frustrating, this was like some grinta that we haven't seen in about a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
They came out, especially the first 20 minutes. They showed, maybe they were even a little antsy, but they showed that they came to play this game and it looked like the Milan of a couple of months ago at least. Aside from difficulty finishing and not scoring some goals that they probably should have scored, I think they looked closer to the Milan from a couple of months ago than the Milan of the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they really fought. And I did notice that in the first half. I mean, at least we went out there with 100% steam. That made me feel happy. Like, okay, yeah, we're going to try to push them into the back. But we got unlucky, right? I mean, how many chances did we take? Like, Pau Lopez seemed to have that voodoo shit from Lukaku all around him today. And he was just like possessed. Literally, he was possessed. How many times is this keeper like going to stop these, this many shots?
Yeah, he had a very good game. There was a couple instances, and then who was it? Kyer hits a crossbar too.
Yeah.
So,
hey, did you notice that? I don't know. Well, for people watching in North America, the commentator finally came to a realization that he has to name him Simon Kyer, and he made a whole speech about this during the game. And I only could think about you, Franco. It's like finally somebody came down to her.
I thought it was Kjær.
Simon Kyer.
Oscar debated me about this the last time. I don't know. Whatever. However you pronounce his name. Who cares? He's a good player for us. So
Are you gonna bust out the video, Franco?
I mean, there was a video on Milan channel where they ask him his name and he pronounces it Kaya. So,
Kaya.
So I retweet it every once in a while from my personal account just to remind people.
I just wanted to bust Oscar's chops because he talked about it the last episode.
Dude, let me tell you something about that expression, busting chops. So I have some colleagues in the UK, and I just decided to say, hey, stop busting my chops. That means something completely bad in the UK. I mean, it was just inappropriate, means we're getting all inappropriate. So
it's what you what, mate? What
the hell was that? What did you just do? Did you just do the? I'm
just trying to.
It's a family show, Oscar. It's a family show.
Right now, I'm going Family Guy tonight, I guess. I don't know, man. So listen, my take tonight was we got the 3 points. I'm really happy, but at what cost? Cost of 3 injuries tonight. And this is something I wanted to talk because this is concerning, and we talked about this last time, Giancarlo. Something is wrong. I don't know if it's a Milanello or something is wrong with our medical staff. Sometimes I don't know, but it's impossible. It is unbearable just to see that every game that we're going, we're winning, we're making a difference, but we're taking an injury. I don't know. This is worrying me. I mean, at least in terms of the corporate side of the team, like the structure.
I don't know if I don't have. I mean, I don't think any of us have answers. I mean, I think I said this the last time to you, Oscar, and I'll say it to Giuseppe and Franco, maybe to hear their thoughts. But we've struggled with injuries before Pioli. I mean, it's been so long now. Like it seems like every season, from the times of Allegri to after that, we've always had these streaks of several people being injured for periods of time. So I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what's up with the training staff, with training. We had Milan Lab in the past, but then things didn't go well afterwards.
Yeah.
And anyway, I digress. But it's frustrating, and I don't know how to explain it. I have no idea.
But you know what concerns me is like there's nothing. I don't know if anybody's voicing this out, any other podcast or anybody who's out there in the media, like why. And it makes me think. It really makes me think. Nobody's questioning this from the team. I don't know, Pepe. What do you think?
Yeah.
That voodoo shit.
What?
It's the voodoo shit, but it was happening before that.
It's all Lukaku's fault.
Yeah, but listen, Frank Antelope over here, one of our followers. We have people following live. He says Milan Lab has needed an upgrade since 2009. But didn't they shut Milan Lab down, Franco? They shut it down, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, officially, they just they changed the name and the process of which they do things. By the way, shout out both to Frank and Mauricio, both Milan Club Toronto.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think the theory on this one, for this season specifically, I think is much simpler than the speculation from seasons before. I think the speculation is simply that we've been playing for almost a year and a half with one month off.
Yeah,
and we are a team that relies heavily on its starters. We don't have the depth that other teams have, and it takes a toll. And one of the guys is 39. So I think it's people like to come up with elaborate theories and talk about Milan Lab and all that kind of stuff. I think it's just we're tired, man. We're tired. We knew this was going to happen. People talked about it with the lack of depth, and I think they're tired, and it takes a toll. Pioli talked about it in the press conference today after the game when he was on Sky. He said, we're in a competition we weren't even in last year.
Yeah.
We're playing Europa League games that at this time last year we weren't playing. We're 17 points higher in the league than we were at this point last year. He's like, it's like kind of like a give and take. There's improvement sides to it, and then there's the price that you have to pay for it. I think Oscar, your point, 3 points and 3 injuries, like the price that you had to pay for this win.
Yeah, because now we're going to Udinese, which we know it's gonna be tough. We know how that last game last year ended up, and now we have no Rebic, no Ibra, no Çalhanoğlu. Which you say, we're not dependent, because Pepe would say, yeah, we're not dependent on any of the players. I think if we have a good rotation, but it does take a hit, man. And it just, I don't know. I mean, I look at it from the science point, right? Like I do think a lot like that. Like, what are we feeding them? How are we training them? How are we conditioning our team? Because I cannot conceive, for example, okay, I don't want to compare to Inter because there's no reason. But look at those guys. Like I've at least I haven't seen an injury from them like that. Or I see these other teams.
I mean, they're much they're much
don't
deeper.
know.
I mean, they have a much bigger squad, and the depth is much more prevalent than with us, right? So.
Yeah, and they have nothing better to do throughout the week either.
Inter right there.
But that's true, though. I mean, they really don't have anything to do better throughout the week. You can give the team off. If you're a coach, you could give your team off on Monday and Tuesday and go back to training on Wednesday and play your game on Sunday and still be prepared. We're on fucking planes from Belgrade back to Milano on a Saturday morning, and you have 60 hours to prepare for the next game, and you're training. That's a big difference. That's a big difference.
Mauricio is asking this actually good question. Has Hauge gone missing? And this is concerning to me too. We brought the kid. I mean, is he not ready? I haven't seen him ready, but is he also taking that break from the Norwegian league? I don't know. Is he not adapted yet?
I mean, he showed signs. When he first came over a bit, he had a couple of really good games, but it could be that the season is taking a little bit of a toll, as Franco said. Maybe he's not used to the pace. It's a different type of season, right? Because in Norway, don't they play a different? Yeah, they play a different range of months. So that could be it too. I think you're going to see him play, I'm sure, in the next couple of weeks with some of the injuries we have. So let's see what he does. I mean, I personally think he's got a lot of potential, and have been excited whenever he has shown those signs. And I think we need to obviously see what he's got now in the next couple of weeks now with some of these injuries.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Auge has shown me a lot more than Tonali has.
Man.
Really?
I don't know what's the matter with him. I'll give him another. I guess I'll give him until next season before I rip him a new one. But you spend a lot of money for a guy like that. I mean,
yeah.
Even today?
Even today, yeah.
Even today, you think Tonali?
No, I'm asking him because I thought today was
the best game, but I expect way more out of this kid. You should start to see it. If somebody's is what they say it's going to be, we saw Barella being what he was right away.
Yeah,
that's true.
They're on par as far as what their potential was supposed to be.
The hype was, yeah, I agree.
Barella had a couple more seasons in Serie A to really get that experience.
Yeah, that's why I said I want to give him another year before I do. But look at this kid. This Norwegian kid came in. He did good in a couple of months. Yeah, he went back down to earth. Good.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to be worried about with Hauge. I think he'll be fine. I just think it's the season and getting accustomed to the Italian game and playing in different parts. Like going to traveling to Belgrade and being part of that. I think he's a little.
But he cannot play the rest of the Europa League. Purely took him out of the list, right?
Yeah.
So that
he's been traveling with the team.
Yeah, exactly. To me, that was his spot. To me, that was the right league to keep him on and keep running him around. But like I said, we just don't know. So that was a good. That's a good question.
Rebic had a good game. It really looks like maybe it's a start of him getting back to form.
I hope so. We need him.
I hope that injury wasn't too bad. I mean, it looked like a hip flexor type thing. So hopefully that doesn't last.
Calabria was another one too.
Calabria is looking good, but Calabria's looking good, man. I mean, people gave that guy
Nazionale. You ask me, he should be in the Nazionale. He should be included.
He
this
is
year.
good, man. I mean, I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of him.
At the Euros, so he should be.
All the shit that Giuseppe gave Calabria last year, He's doing good, man. I'm proud of him.
Oh, he is. Listen, when it comes to the Italian squad, we're looking good. That I can't deny it. We're looking good. We have a lot of good players.
I'm excited.
Wise, we have a good egg. Like Donnarumma had a wonderful game again, even today.
Saved our butts again.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring that one of the highlights of the day. One of the things that I like to do as a friend of Franco, I like to piss him off every now and then. Let's talk about Niang. I'm sorry, Leao.
Sorry. And here's the thing. Can I start this?
Please. That's why I wanted to open the can of worms. Let it go.
Listen, I actually hate like when people call him Niang 2.0 because I think he's so much better than Niang.
It's only me. People, it's only me.
I hate it too.
No, a
I
lot of
hate it.
people do. People do it on Twitter.
A lot of people do.
I think he's much better than Niang, and that's sad because today he showed exactly who he is. He gets the ball at his feet, and he could do some pretty good shit. He could do some flashy stuff. Off the ball, he walks. He literally sits there and walks. Okay,
Why?
it's look. I wrote it down too. Like it was the 84th minute, and you're walking. You're walking. We're trying to protect the lead, and you're literally flat-footed.
He's younger
Okay.
than me, that's why.
Then the call, the non-call, where people wanted to argue that it was a penalty. It wasn't a penalty.
No, it's not a penalty.
That's a defensive move, and you got armed off the ball like a wuss, Okay, and in the air, he's horrible. He's horrible in the air. A guy like him who's agile and
He should be better.
he should be so much better in the air. He's limited. He's very limited. He's very good at the ball at his feet. He gets the ball at his feet. He can go forward. Everything else, he's just not that good. But the thing is, he can finish a little bit, and that's why I think he's better than Niang.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
hey,
no,
listen.
more
Niang
quality.
played a World Cup. You remember Niang played his last World Cup, and I think he took a penalty. I think he was that.
Listen, my biggest argument why I call him what I call him
Tell me.
because of the consistency. You cannot have 2 great games and then disappear
Yes.
for 2 games. That's
Yeah, no, you're
who
right.
Niang used to be.
No, Niang never had a good game for Milan except
Well,
for
yeah, he was.
Barcelona.
Yeah, he would have his 2-3 goals.
You know, a player's not playing well when my 71-year-old mother looks at me and goes, "Makista Costa, he's walking." It's like,
Yeah,
he notices.
he notices.
What's he doing? I'm like,
Embarrassing.
Estango.
yeah, okay, he just came on, and he's jogging.
Frank is asking if Man City comes and pays the 50 million buyout for Benacer, would you pay it? Right away, I'll take the money and run.
I'll take it. I'll
50
take it.
million? Yeah.
If it's 50, anything above 40, no problem. Same. I think I had read something around Romagnoli getting bought also for like some ridiculous amount, 40 above. Sure, take him.
Go, man.
Yeah.
Magnoli, yes. Benacer, I don't know yet.
50 million, yes,
Yeah,
because you can do stuff with that money.
yeah, you could probably get a few talents. So today, is it a statement moving forward? Are we back on track? Because I have my doubts. I mean, I personally feel we're okay. Exactly. I feel I've read a lot of comments around Twitter land, and everybody says, "Yeah, no, this is it. We're back." I'm like, wait a second, Pepe, start.
It's very easy to get hyped over a win like that. It's very easy.
Not for you.
I understand why you guys would
Not
get
for
Not for
you.
you, not for you, porca
Not for you.
miseria.
No, because you
You
got
fucking buzz killer.
and they showed flaws even today. Even though they played great and they deserve to win, they show flaws today too. So you show flaws against. I want to see what you could do with Udinese. I want to see you continue that. I want to see you then carry that into Sunday morning against Verona, because those are 2 teams that Milan very easily.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. Those are the
Show
games
me
we end up losing.
Because
Yeah.
if you're gonna win, if you're gonna take 3 points and then lay 2 eggs against these 2 crappy teams, then you know what? I'm much rather lose to Roma and then win those 2 next games. At least they get 6
Yeah.
points. Understand? So you got to show me that you could win. Don't just win against Roma. Oh, we beat Roma. Oh, it's so nice. Don't just show me that. Show me that you could
Do a
continue.
little dance. Do a little dance again.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Those are some people on our chats. They go, oh,
Yeah.
but we won against Roma. We're good. You see, we're back.
Who said that? Who said that? Nobody said that.
A bunch. I don't even know anymore who.
This is why I wanted to bring
We're
this up.
back. I
Mix the
understand. Be happy.
conversation.
I'm not putting it there, but be happy for the win. Be happy.
Right.
But keep in mind that this swings like you don't know. So you lost against it. Don't forget, you can't wipe all your problems away just because you won. Continue to win. Show what you've been doing all season long.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know?
But it was good to win today.
Absolutely.
Obviously, hopefully that builds some momentum, some confidence back that we needed. Because I think if we would have lost today, I mean, I think obviously, without a doubt, it would have been terrible.
Also because of the opponent that it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So beating Roma in Rome gives you a little bit of confidence that you can hopefully build upon now to really put away these teams that are a bit less than you, and and not have a lay eggs like you did against Spezia, right? And some of the other teams that we've struggled against who are not as talented as Milan. So I hope that we're able to bounce back. I think we will. I think the momentum is going to sway our way. I think it's going to give confidence to the guys today.
Well, confidence, and then we got Udinese, which is like another kryptonite team. I don't know why, but of course, we play at home next week. It's okay, it's different, but it's always Udinese. I remember that last game was really tough, and I believe they tied Inter, right? They tied Inter this year, if I'm not mistaken, or
I think they did.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but anyhow, it's a tough team. It's a tough cookie that we're gonna get, and that's what I'm asking Beppe. I'm like, it's gonna be, consistency all over again. I don't know, man. I don't know.
They got themselves a nice little last-minute win today. They got a shutout. They have a defense that's played together for a couple of years now. There hasn't been many changes in their defense.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I like that guy, man. He's on my fantasy team.
Hey, yeah. I had Samir and Romagnoli in the starting 11 today. None of them played.
Yikes. Yeah, but you should have known. You should have known better with Romagnoli. That's
I knew, but I did. I have Jim City from Atalanta, and he was out, so I had no.
Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah. So anyhow, sorry guys.
We're gonna see a former player on Wednesday.
Delofeo.
Delofeo.
Oh my God! So
Christina player.
Why?
What?
¿Por qué?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that.
I'm like, why? I'm trying. First of all, he's from Barcelona, a team that I hate, with a passion, and Franco knows that. So second,
but a lot of people really liked him when he played for Milan. So
Delofeo?
Yeah, a lot of people really liked him when he played.
I liked him on Milan, but we were mediocre back then. So if anybody,
I know.
He was a star. Brilliance, you were exactly.
Bacca was like Van Basten in those teams. Do you remember that team?
It was. He used to. He used to drive a bus in Colombia.
Oh my God. Wasn't he a painter or a fisherman or something?
Something, man. He had some.
I think he was a painter or something like that.
No, Maduro used to be a bus driver. Sorry, out there. I didn't mean Frank Maduro.
Frank in the chat would know. He's like an encyclopedia. He'll come up with it. He'll tell us Baca's former what do you call it? Professions.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So
tell me. Yeah, I mean they're a good team, but there's no reason why we shouldn't beat Udinese. I'd be more concerned about Verona, who played a very good game against Juventus yesterday and probably should have won. And they're speaking of defenses that are playing well, they're probably a much better defense than Udinese and probably one of the most underrated goalies in the league. So next Sunday we definitely got to watch out. So we better make sure we take care of business on Wednesday because Sunday's going to be tough.
Yeah, they have Barack, the president. So he scored. He's been playing great.
He almost scored at the end too. He couldn't put it away.
And their coach,
Baca was a fisherman.
Yes.
Baca was a fisherman.
Played very, very well.
Thanks, Frankie.
He said,
"We're getting the bacalao."
Bacalao! Cinquello kilo!
Piccadillo!
Pepe, show people what are you wearing today, because every time we have you on, we have the segment.
See this kid, casting couch. Show you people what you're wearing. This sounds really wrong. That's what he tells whoever goes there.
Bro, he can't stand up. He's wearing his underwear. He's doing the Ron Burgundy. Beautiful jersey.
Look at that. We got Robbie.
Yeah, we got Robbie.
So is that match worn, Robbie Baggio?
No. Yeah, I asked him that too.
My God, that would be
like a replica. No. Yeah, match worn. This thing would have been hanging with like a force field around it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be wearing it, right?
Yeah, no. There's match worn shirts that I wear, like the Ghoulie shirt. I'll probably bring that out one day.
That's amazing.
It's only Ghoulie.
Are we playing at Verona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny Frank said because it's so true. That stadium is a fucking dump.
Have you been there before?
Yeah, I have. It's a dump. It's a cauldron, man. It's just like a terrible. It looks bigger than it actually is because it's all cement. It's like wasted space. You know,
I got to visit the San Nicola last December when I was in the Puglia region, and that stadium looked like it's still back in '99. Even I mean, the structure's beautiful, but yeah, you could say it's a dump right now. They just not put nothing. I feel bad for body fans.
Yeah, they built the stadium for the 1990 World Cup for soccer. And they put a track.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Who runs tracks in Bari? Okay, Simbare. Shout out to Vito. Who runs tracks?
What's his name? Lino Banfi doesn't look like he runs any tracks.
Oh my god,
that's funny.
And that is amazing. So yeah, for anybody who's watching, by the way, this is a chat about anything. We talk Milan because that's our first goal here. But this is chat.
Oscar's casting couch.
They got my casting couch back in the back. Actually, I want to show you. I got the poop right there that I want for work. So you see that little poop emoji thing?
Yeah.
So they sent it to me from my office because I am the guy who knows how to solve shit in this company. That's why they sent it to me. So
they sent you a fucking shit emoji.
Like it's the tapiro, and you get a trophy of shit.
Ma che cosa? Chi faccio? Non lo so.
Yeah, we gotta get Frank on. He's fucking hilarious. The San Nicola is a spaceship in the middle of a farm. It looks like a spaceship. He's right.
Yeah. It does. It's actually supposed to be a shell. Like
let me see. Let me find it.
Yeah, like the inspiration for the design is that it's made to look like a shell. Like that's why like it has those little sections on the outside.
That makes sense.
But spaceship on the farm is so much funnier.
Let's see that. I have to find a picture of that.
A picture of the San Nicola.
Yeah.
Just call Vito. Vito's been there.
Just while he does that, we were talking about jerseys. I chose these 5 jerseys very strategically tonight.
Why?
Well, I want to see if. Well, you guys probably would have a hard time guessing, but I want to see if the jersey expert. Well, okay, there's the San Nicola.
There's a spaceship.
Yeah, but that is. I don't see the.
I think from the exterior. So you see how like it has like the partitions. Like it has the open spaces, so the design is supposed to be meant to look like a shell.
They love the track. They love the track.
Oh my god!
So talk to me, Franco. I want to know.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys, it would be a long shot, but I want to see if the expert understands why I chose these 5.
You're talking to the Sicilian in the upper corner.
Right? I'm half Sicilian, but he's talking about the real Sicilian.
The Ukrainian.
Pepe Banco.
Every coast is I don't get it.
No.
I'm gonna put him on full screen.
It's much more personal than that. So these
full screen.
These are all shirts that the expert himself approved when I went to go buy them.
Oh shit!
Losing your touch.
No, I remember. Now I remember all the shirts. These shirts are the ones that he asked me if those were good.
Yeah, so this is what happens. If I find something that I think is good, the first thing I do is I send him a link, and my classic question is, what's happening here? Is this for real, or is this
too good to be true?
Yeah, is it too good to be true? Exactly.
Yeah, we actually did one two days ago. There's one shirt that I'm bidding on.
Yeah, so it's funny. I texted him a shirt. He's like, "Yeah, I'm bidding on that one." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm gonna leave that one alone because there's no chance I'm gonna win it against him. Or like the time that I sent him the 83-84 away shirt, and I asked him.
He's gonna bust it out.
I'm gonna make a confession. Yeah, I'm gonna make a confession.
We're gonna do an episode, Jersey Wars.
So I sent him the link. It's late at night. He's already sleeping. Okay, I go to bed. I wake up the next morning. He's like, "Yeah, it's real," and I bought it. So this guy steals.
Right now, I'm friends with the guy that actually made Nicola Racuya. I'm in contact with him. So every time I see a shirt, especially like this one,
That's nice, man.
I asked him. I said to him, can you tell me if this is good? So I show him like the things that you have to show him. He said, yeah, it's good. So and this came at a great price. So and this right now, this is like so warm. It's like a little because it's not really lanette. It's not wool. It's acrylic that they used to use back then.
Giuseppe.
Yes.
What do you call a good price, Giuseppe?
No, this one was a good price. So
No,
this one was a good price. I went to bed. I'm like, man, if this thing's real, I'm gonna buy it. I wake up the next morning. This guy goes, I bought it because he goes. I texted him on the side. I did it off of eBay. I texted him privately.
Yeah, because these people they don't want to pay for because eBay kills you when you sell things on eBay.
Yeah,
So sometimes you can work at a better price.
Never gonna get over that one. He stole that one off under my nose.
Ooh. Yeah,
Jersey Wars. We gotta do an episode.
I'm telling you, we should just have an episode. His closet versus that closet.
There's no contest. Are you looking at it? There's no contest.
When are you out of the closet? Huh?
There's people when it comes to Milan. There's a lot of people that fucking kick me out of the water.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
I totally imagine that.
So,
anyhow, all right, guys. Well, final remarks for the week. Let's see.
Yep.
What do you think? What are you doing, Beppe? What are we doing?
We got a couple of days to relax, recoup. Hopefully, Ibra. I'm not going to talk about Ibra training. Hopefully, Ibra's got a couple of good songs that he's going to sing at Sanremo. And he gets his ass to the San Siro to play Udinese. That's it. Hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's healthy. Hopefully these people just have a couple of just nicks and knacks. That's all they have. You don't want to be serious injuries because we have no depth as it is. So
and no fighting with LeBron James. Let's just keep.
Just keep it
focus on like he's telling LeBron James to focus on what he does best. So does Ibra focus on what he does.
And I like LeBron, but still, he needs to mind his business.
Just quiet down. Giancarlo, what do you think?
I think that we'll take today as a positive. As I mentioned, the win is a win. I know it was really kind of in response to what you were saying, Oscar, in reference to the injuries. I mean, I understand, why it's a little frustrating and a little scary that we had 3 injuries come. But now it means that a couple of guys, like we mentioned, Hauga and a few others possibly need to step up. And, we need to start building that depth with some of the younger guys, getting the experience that they need. And I hope that we'll do a good job against Udinese. I'm confident that this was the win we needed, to kind of give us that nice pastina, make us feel better.
Yeah.
Italian grandma reference.
The breakthrough that we needed. Franco.
Yeah. If Krunic scored that goal today, it would have changed the world. Okay?
It would have.
It would have changed the course of history, maybe. But besides that, Rebic, Tomori,
man.
Frank, Teo Hernandez, when he's permitted to do what he likes to do, when teams are stupid enough to allow him to do that.
Yeah.
And Gigio. I mean, those 5 guys, we live and die with those guys, I think, right now. Ibra better than the last game. It was unfortunate with the injury. And Salamakers look like the guy from early on in the season. When those guys are going, we have a good game.
Yeah.
Even Tonali, we talked about Tonali before, probably his best game of the season. A lot of positive today.
Let's hope we can build on that. Yeah.
I think that Tonali played when he really put himself on the line with that show that Pellegrini had, I believe, and it was amazing. I mean, to me, that's
one of those. But that's one of those young guys that needs to show the consistency now. He needs to step it up. We need him right now to step it up and be the player that we bought, especially with the injuries that we have. We need a Tonali to really play now consistently like that.
Yeah, for example, I'm popping this. This to me did the game. This was one of my favorite moments today. Certainly when Tomori and Tonali were on it. So
yeah, they were.
Yeah. So anyhow, to anybody who's watching the show or will watch, follow us on Twitter.
Wait, you forgot Pepe.
Hey, wait, no, Pepe's last. Pepe's the ducktail. So follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We're right there. I say. Anche io te amo, cazzo. So, Pepe, finish it off so we can go.
What do you want me to say?
So good.
We
We're
won.
done. We're done.
We're done. Let's say Forza Milan.
Wait, do it. Come on, we got to do. You don't have a rant in you. We need a rant right now.
We need a rant, man.
Say
Listen,
what you, say
We
what
got
you
to tell
said in the
everybody.
chat.
Wait, hold on. We got to tell everybody what inspired this podcast channel. The 8-minute WhatsApp voice notes you used to leave us.
Well, yeah. There's times that I see when I'm on my way to work. Over here in New York, we have two things called the BQE and the Bell Parkway.
AKA hell on earth.
It's easy for me to vent and just get the frustration from people that don't know how to drive. What I do is then I look at the chat. I'm not supposed to be texting and driving, so I see sometimes some things that people write, and I get riled up. And I go like, okay, you know what? Record. I would go rambling and rambling. I would go 3 exits, then we'll realize it's 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
and he has a lot of blinkers. People, he loves to have his blinkers on.
Just blink. I gotta do the right thing. I gotta switch lanes with a blinker, no?
That's why you don't. That's why you don't belong here in Miami. You don't belong here. People don't use blinkers.
I don't even belong here because I get it too.
The prediction: we beat Udinese.
I feel more confident about Wednesday than I do Sunday.
Me too. Franco's nodding his head too. How about you, Oscar?
You talk to me.
Yeah, I said. I think me, Franco, and Pepe all agree that we feel more confident about Wednesday than we do Sunday. What do you think?
I do feel.
Verona's going to be tough.
Yeah, Verona is going to be a tougher team. I think if we put in the right pace, the right attitude that we had today, we can beat Udinese. It's going to be a tough battle, but yeah, I'm more afraid of Verona as well. So, guys, enjoy your week. I'm going to Mexico tomorrow.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to be on Wednesday. Yeah, I got to go to Mexico tomorrow.
So can you imagine when we have to record this kid what he's going to do?
This guy.
Record without me.
He's going to be so free. He's been having the fish tacos by the
pool. No. I will have this my setup with me, so we'll be there.
Where are you going? Acapulco? Are you going Cancun? Where are you going?
Cancun.
Look at this guy. A bella vita.
A bella vita.
Bella vita is right.
A bella vita, this guy. He lives in paradise, and now he's going on another paradise. Guy.
It's not warm enough.
It's not warm enough.
What is it, like 5 degrees warmer in fucking Mexico than it is in Miami?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't care. Guys, Forza Milan sempre ovunque. Grazie for being here with us.
Grazie. Franco, thank you so much.
Thanks
for having me.
Anytime.